Today's little effort is burning the fire heap we have in the middle of the paddock here. It's got a little bit too large, and we've had to get a fire permit from the bushfire brigade. So hence we have the federal bushfire brigade here with their nice brand new Mercedes G-Wagon, which they're trying to show off, I think. So this will be a good chance for us to get stuck into it. What I want to also do is bring in some branches from the tree that I've just felled, and there'll be another video on that another day. I haven't finished chopping all the tree down, but we'll get on with it now and see what happens. Well, this is the before image of the fire, so we'll see how we go. Simon here is about to put a torch to it. One of the things of interest here is that the local rural fire brigade have finally got themselves a pretty decent little truck in this Mercedes G-Wagon. Well, it's not a wagon, but it's quite the machine. A fair bit of money invested in this, and it should be a very efficient addition to their unit. It got all the bells and whistles. Lots of toys on there to make it easier to fight the fires. And speaking of which, we're underway. So we'll wander over here. And
your message was broken. Received stop to call. Single vehicle RTC. No persons trapped. No injuries. No structural damage. 1100 Michael North Coast 412 Lane 1.
Yes, this one's taken off a lot faster than the previous fire we had here. This is probably a lot drier, I think. They've been building it up with scraps of timber and even leaves and stuff that we've been cleaning up on the property. So it's really getting quite serious. Right, well, now that the initial fire is burnt down, had it surrounded with dry leaves and grass and stuff, and you can see the amount of timber that's in there. There's quite a bit of old timber that we've cleaned up off the property here, and stuff that was too big for me to chip. So it's just getting down to the really hot stuff now. Once that starts to burn and it'll all collapse into coals, then I'll add some more branches and trees and things. We get a little guided tour of this new machine from Simon here. In emergency here, we have emergency supplies. This is the really critical stuff, which is a refrigerator. Definitely emergency. What are they?
Wool blankets.
Oh yeah.
In case you get caught in a run over.
Bit of a burn.
This is called a wet box. It's where you store all your wet gear.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy because you can just push it in through the hole. First aid gear, plus a AED, a defib, just in case you get somebody with a heart attack out there.
Bit of a ticker problem.
We have our own compressor on board.
Yeah. Air outlet there.
Yep.
That's always handy.
In case we've got to go on to sandy areas.
And we're getting back into the business end of it now.
Equipment drawer.
Oh yeah. That's general fittings and things.
Yep. In here you've got hoses, your drip torch, foam, drip torch fuel.
What's the drip torch fuel made of?
It's petrol and diesel.
Petrol and diesel, right.
Ratio is 75-25 diesel.
Does that calm the petrol down?
Yes.
Right.
If you've got straight petrol, you've
Yeah.
got boost.
Wagon North Coast, 482 Bravo, profits for traffic infringement.
Not done. Okay, controls for your pump.
Yeah.
Very easy. Starts there.
Yeah.
That's from your tank. If you're going from a dam or something, you switch it over to external. An outlet. This is your return to tank valve. And this is whether you want water or foam. And this is the foam mixer.
Right. Yeah.
To draft out of a dam, to get your prime up,
Oh yeah.
you would use
The hand pump to prime
hand pump.
it. Right.
Your suction hose permanently plumbed into the tank.
Yep.
So all you got to do is take the suction hose out, fit the foot valve, put your float on,
Right.
put it in the dam.
Okay.
Assorted equipment, a float.
Yeah.
Um,
Witches hats and things like that.
Yep. You know, adapters for your knapsack, which is
Yeah. Yeah.
a lay flat knapsack. Of course, very important, spare wheel.
Yes.
When you're taking the spare wheel off, you've got to remember to unlock it
Yeah.
on the side there.
Oh, that pivots out, does it? Yeah.
When the ignition is on,
Yeah.
there's a little switch in there that operates the hoist.
All right. Yep.
So it just lifts it up, swings it out, and puts it down on the ground. In this locker, more essential tools,
Yeah.
chainsaw fuel, chaps, etc.
Oh yeah.
Plus an air pressure gauge is in there as well.
Very good. Doesn't want to stay there.
Underneath, as you can see, we've got a hydrant stand,
Yeah.
and this is when you're putting water into the tank from the hydrant.
Oh yeah. Too hot to get too close to at the moment. But, we'll just store them here until I need them. And then we'll build up a little heap here to save me a lot of mucking around later. Like logs. The old loader bucket that I was using before was great, but you could only grab one thing at a time. Okay, fire's starting to burn down now. Just got to wait for all these logs and the harder timber to collapse into a heap before we add more. As you've seen, I've been bringing down the rest of the logs from the tree we felled the other day and piling them here ready to go in. I'm going to keep some of them to go in the bottom of the next raised garden bed as well. Well, that's about the end of this one. The next day all I did was just stir it up and push them back into a heap sort of thing. So I hope you've enjoyed this and the tour of the fire truck. And if you liked this video, then please click the like button, the thumbs up, and I'd like you to leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of it. If you have any suggestions in the comments section below. You can also subscribe and catch them as they come out. Thank you.